There's Miss Debbie. Hey, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie's got a big week this week, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But
Yeah,
you've been dancing it up, though.
Yeah, we did. Yep. Just use my special soap. I'm all cleaned up.
There you go. Well, it's good to have you on here tonight, too.
Thank you.
So, Rachel, is Amber going to be able to get on?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. Hi, y'all. She said she would be able to. Yeah.
Well,
So I'll text her to see if she's still planning on making it.
okay. Well, until then, yeah, go ahead and do that. And then since we've got everybody on here as coaches and stuff, I know Hannah and I have sort of discussed a little bit. I know that there again, this is what we get to do is get on here together. But how is it that we can make this more fun and exciting for our clients to where they would want to join us? And I'm looking for all the input because I want this to be more interactive. I think it can be more fun and exciting where people would want to be a part of it. And we even threw out the idea of being able to. I know every week, we've been having them, but maybe in the summer months, maybe do it twice a month. Just want to throw that out there to everyone. But I want us to get a little bit creative with it and all of us work together with it, trying to make it a little bit more where clients want to be a part of it. So any ideas?
I think so, if we did something more, I don't know, maybe
Everybody mute there you go.
I think introducing them more to Zoom. I think that's what freaks people out because they just don't know what it is, and it's automatically what's Zoom? Oh, I'm not used to that, so I'm not going to do that. It's like whenever texting first come out, we're still calling people, but texting was way easier, Mm-hmm. I think if we could work as a team to where they were more, they saw Zoom more, and maybe us as coaches even doing more Zooms with them to show them what that is, to get them more acquainted with what it all is. Because I think once you ever spring it on them, they don't really know. They're just, and it kind of keeps them from getting on in a sense. I don't know. That's just my input on it.
So what kind of creativity can we do? Or the thing even just the group text is that we've been doing and the group, the Facebook, where we're, messaging each other and maybe adding the client that's on there. Are you finding that that's really something that's working to make people feel a little bit closer, maybe not all the way in Zoom, but they are, got maybe a little baby step? Who's doing because like I said, this is how many of y'all have been sort of following through with boot camp? Okay. So the ones that's following through with boot camp, have you been doing some of the steps that they've been sharing? And if you have, how's that working? Just with the celebration calls, the connecting calls, the we'll get back to that. We've got Amber. Hey, Amber. So this is very exciting. I think this is our second time of being able to meet Amber, and I know this is the first time for several of you on here. So I'm going to let Rachel do the news on Amber to share a little bit about how they met, and then that way we can turn it over to Amber and let her share what's going on with her.
Hi, y'all. I'm sorry you can't see my face, but I'm actually sitting outdoors and the lighting is just really bad. So Sorry about that. But anyways, Amber and I we met down when I lived in San Antonio, and we worked together at J.C. Penney, and we just got really close. We were just both young, having fun, folding jeans, and Amber and I just got close. And then when I moved up to Ohio, we stayed connected through social media. And I shared my story, and then Amber sent me a message on Facebook, and we kind of reconnected. And she was like, if it works for you, Rachel, I'm in, And so we signed up, and then her first week, she just had success. She was just, just lovable, coachable. Anything I shared with her, she was willing to just give it a try. And through her journey, she's been 6 weeks in the program now, and she has lost 30 pounds. And she's just a joy to even talk to. I just look forward to our conversations or just group messaging. And our first Zoom, we had a Zoom date with Hannah and Lisa, and I got to find out even more about my friend that I've known for so long. And so the program, I think, has just reconnected me with someone I just adore. And she's had success because of it.
Mom, I can't hear it.
And isn't it cool? Amber's got her kids and all her family. She's taking care of herself, getting healthy, and
Absolutely.
how cool is that?
She's a super mom, and that's what our conversations are like. I can hear the kids in the background, and she's like, Rachel, I'm still doing it, so it's encouraging for sure.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna move to a different room so these kids are crying to watch a movie. Okay, go ahead. It's on. Oh, it's dark in here. Is Rachel still on?
Yes, I'm still here, Amber. So would you like to share with everyone just kind of what your experience has been like so far?
Yes, I am loving this whole, I feel like, a new me, really. I mean, before I started, I was 250 pounds right after I had baby girl here. Can you see the little beauty? Okay,
Oh, yes.
So after that, I was like, that was the biggest I had ever been. I was like, I have to do something now if I want to change, And I remember reading Rachel's story. And I was like, I'm going to see what she did, because she did something amazing, because she looks great. So I did. I wrote Rachel and was like, what do I do? I need help. I'm ready to lose weight and get started. Whatever you did, help me. I will follow. I will follow what you did. And she called me the next day and was like, this is what I did. And if you're willing to get healthy and you're motivated about it, this is perfect. So I said, okay, I'm ready to try it out. And 1 week in, 18 pounds down, and just going down from there. It's amazing.
How many pant size have you lost, Amber?
I was at 18-20, and now I'm into a 14-16.
Wow.
All my old clothes that weren't fitting all fit me now, and now those jeans are even fitting a little loose, and that was the best feeling ever.
Yeah. Something to make you smile, isn't it?
Yes, not stop smiling. I am so much happier. I think that's the main difference, is confidence and just being happy all the time.
Wow.
And Amber is already just that person who kind of, brings positive energy wherever she is. So to have more confidence within herself, I think she'll just be that light worker that we all aspire to be. The cool part of Amber's journey also, and I hope I'm okay to share this, but she is also getting married soon. So she's getting healthy for her wedding dress and her upcoming wedding next spring, right, Amber?
Yes.
Yeah.
May 2017.
Wow. How-
Which I started planning after I had started this Take Shape for Live. So it was kind of perfect timing, I would say.
Now, Amber, you've been engaged along your journey with the Habits of Health book also, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How's your mind changed?
I realize now that it's more about the mind. Like, I remember seeing a post on the support thing, and it had said, it's not about taking shape for your body, it's about taking shape of the mind. And that kind of stuck with me because I was having, I guess, a little more issues, always like talking about food or thinking about food, or like, oh, I'll be fine, just like one slip, or I can have this, I'll be fine because I already lost a lot of weight. And that's just like talking to myself in my mind. I'm like, why do I keep thinking about food? Like, think about something else, take control of that. So that's really helped me a lot, and just helping me stay focused on what I want. So.
That's awesome. Well, I wanted to ask this too. I know, let's say, I can't remember how far along you were in your journey which now Hannah had you and Rachel and Amber, whenever she started, or was it all four of us was on like a little Facebook Messenger? Was that what it was? How we met her?
Yeah, we started with the group chat through Facebook, and then we did the group Zoom after Amber signed up for the program.
Yeah, that's right.
And so, Amber, by us doing that, could you tell that I mean, there was like this support group? It was like people you didn't even know, but did you feel a little bit stronger about starting your journey, just knowing that you had more people to support you?
Yes, much stronger. And honestly, it kind of made me want to work a little harder so that I could, every time that I would talk to Rachel or be in hearing the support group, just like I want to be able to say like, oh, I dropped a couple more pounds, or I'm doing great and I'm still sticking with it. And it's all because I have the support, and I like want to do better, I guess, like not just for myself, but I want to make Rachel proud, my coach proud.
I'm already proud of you, Amber.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's more motivation, I would say.
Yeah. Well, I think that's neat. And I know the first time, we got to Zoom with you, you were outside walking and you had your kids. And I just thought that was so cool because, you were staying active with the club. You was just getting up every day, making the choice to follow this program and stay connected to people who really wanted you to be successful.
Yes.
So congratulations to you, because that takes personal responsibility, and you've done that.
It does. Thank you. And now I have with the help of my brother and my mom. My mom's always wanted to be at the gym, and she likes to stay healthy. Not so much on the eating part. She could work a little more on that. Try to sell her. But my brother's now started like, oh, I got a gym membership and I'd like you to go and let's go to the track. So now I've been going with him, and he already called me like, are you ready to go to the track? I said, I will be in a little bit.
Yeah.
Just give me 30 minutes.
That's right. You're being a light to other people to follow. That's great.
Yeah.
That is great. Well, I'm excited, Amber, for you, and I know everybody here is excited for you, and you have all of us now. I tell you what, let's everybody go through and tell her who you are, so that way that she'll know. So whenever she sees you post something on Support for Life, you're like, oh yeah, I remember them. So Nancy, we'll start with you.
And what am I doing?
Just letting her know who you are.
I've been Take Shape for Life for a year. I began coaching because I really enjoyed what I was doing, how I felt, and I helped a lot of people. My coach is my sister, who is on here also, Katie. So we kind of do that together. It's a lot of fun.
That's great. Nice to meet you, Nancy.
You too.
And then Katie.
Hi, Amber. I'm Katie. My husband actually started on the program, and then I followed suit. And I was lacking the energy, which I've since found again. So that's the nice part about this.
I'll be on soon.
So that's great. Not even having a weight loss story. She just needed some energy. So, just changing the structure of your program, you can, and fueling different, you can have more energy. So, like I said, there's people out there that really would love to have a little bit more energy in our world, just even to keep up with your children, stuff.
Yes, definitely.
All right, Leslie, what about you?
Ma'am?
Hello, Amber. I'm Leslie. I'm from Tennessee, and I just wanted to say welcome aboard. You'll find lots of love and support there on the page and here on the Zoom. So I've enjoyed myself just attending the Zooms. I can tell I get a lot of support from it. So I love it.
Awesome.
And Leslie, how much weight have you lost?
63 pounds.
So there's some hope. There's a hope story there with a lot of weight. If you can, because I think sometimes it's hard for us to relate. If you've got somebody that needs to lose 50 or 100, if you only had to lose 20, sometimes it's hard to relate to that. But it's nice to see people on this that have done 60 plus pounds and been able to have a second chance. Of being able to have quality of health. So. All right, Miss Debbie Ware.
Hi, Amber. I'm Debbie. I'm from Michigan, Northern Michigan, and I've been in the program a little over a year now. I lost 48 pounds on the program, and I did it because I was having problems with my knees. And my husband and me like to do ballroom dancing, and we like to bike and hike. So I'm moving again, and having some little new health problems right now that I'm dealing with, but because of the program, because I lost the weight, it probably saved my life. I have breast cancer, and I'm having surgery this week for that, Thursday. And but I really believe that losing the weight is what helped me to find the cancer, and so I'm really thankful to the program for that. And I'm still dancing, and I'm going to be dancing.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, and this support group is not just supporting me through weight loss now, they're supporting me through this next little thing I'm going through. So they've all been really wonderful to me. And I sure appreciate everybody's messages they're sending me. And Fran Fortuna, who I think a lot of you know, has had cancer, and she sent me today in the mail I received from her little cancer bracelet that she wore for years when she was going through cancer, and it says, "Life is tough, but I am tougher." So
Wow.
I left it down in the bedroom, but it's a little pink bracelet.
Isn't that sweet? See, it's a family, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. It's amazing how important support is, and I certainly have found that out these last few weeks. So thank you, all of you. And good luck to you, Amber. You're going to love it. You look good. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
All right, Miss Deborah Queen.
Hi, Amber. How are you?
Hi, Deborah. Hi,
We
Deborah.
got a couple things in common. I lived in Texas back in the 70s, probably a little bit before you were born. And Rachel's my coach. And I've lost 70 pounds.
Wow.
And Rachel and I actually go to church together. So she's wonderful. So if you have any advice or whatever, she's always to help you through whatever. She's wonderful.
That's awesome.
You already know that.
Thank you, Deborah. All right, Dorinda Joe.
Hi, Amber. I'm Dorinda. Most people call me Joe. It's my middle name. And I did the same thing with Debbie Weir that you did with Rachel. I chased her across the shop room floor and said, "What are you doing that, you've lost all this weight, that you look so energetic and feel so energetic and are so bubbly?" And she said, "Oh, I've got a health coach." And I said, "You've got to share her with me." So she did. So she put me in touch with Lisa, and between the three of us, we got me on track. I've lost about 38 pounds, and my husband has recently lost over 60 pounds. And we've been very blessed by the program, and I have a crazy hectic schedule, but love these Zoom meetings. I told Lisa earlier, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's an enjoyable me time that I can kind of sit down and visit and support everybody else and feel supported myself. So welcome to the group.
Thank you, Joe.
Well, thanks guys for sharing that with Amber. And Amber, I guess, for me, I just think it's stay connected. Just stay connected. Just know that all of us on this screen, we are cheering you to the finish line, and being able to, to live this optimal health lifestyle forever if you choose to. Some of us, like I said, we're all in on ourselves, and that's what this is all about, is being all in on you. And, and I think in life we need that little extra support, just so that way that we have somebody to watch our back. Because life can get in the way. Definitely can get in the way. But thank you so much for sharing your story, and we hope to see you again on Zoom.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I know you said you had to go spend time with your kiddos, but but like I said, thanks again for your time.
Thank you so much. It was nice meeting all of you. I really appreciate the support.
Well, isn't this great? It's so good whenever you get to hear these stories, and that's really all we have is the stories. There was something that really stood out to me that I heard Rachel say. She said that Amber was lovable and coachable. I mean, that's important, isn't it? First of all, that you can love somebody and, just love them right where they're at. But the thing is, Amber reaching out and wanting to know, hey, tell me what to do. And yet she was coachable through the process. And when you think that she has probably a busy life with her family, yeah, I'd say so. Because it's tough sometimes. I mean, it's tough. Even if you're empty nesters, or, you don't even have any kids. I mean, it's tough, but being able to wake up every day and being very mindful of it. So I thought that was cool that we got to hear her story and just get to know her, because it's all about the relationships. But since everybody on here is coaches, we're just sort of going into a few things that I started on a few minutes ago, but I wanted to just sort of touch on